What is up? And welcome back to Going Beyond the Castle. I am one of your fabulous co-hosts, Fred Briley, and with me, as always, is the fabulous tiara-less podcast princess. Where's your tiara at?
My tiara? I don't know.
You literally
She's out.
You have one job. Like, you can't be the podcast princess if you don't have a tiara.
I know. It's
She
around
lost
here
the
somewhere.
title.
You're fired. Now she's just Lori.
Now it's just me. Nobody special.
Now it's just Lori. But that's okay. You're still a podcast princess to all of us. With
Very
me
true.
Also is Miss Ashley Rude, Chaos Twin. Number one. Whatever.
Still bitter. Good.
It's back.
Everything's good.
Everything is as it
All
should
is
be
good
in the world.
Yes.
Again, welcome to Going Beyond the Castle. We're super excited to be here tonight for episode 43 as we dive into a conversation we had a couple weeks ago. Disney adults and why we're better than everybody else in the world.
Exactly.
Ashley laughs, but we all know it's true.
That's one way to put it.
Well, so tonight we are diving into, Disney as an adult. There's a lot of belief behind, Disney. I mean, even and Universal, and that it is for kids, but some of us call it a passion, others call it an addiction, whatever you want to call it. It's a great thing to have as an adult, and there's a lot that we'll dive in tonight about going to Disney as an adult and living your best life. So before we do that, any announcements this week? I think I saw.
Yeah, I'll hit the first one, and then Ashley, you can do. So it was a sad day in Animal Kingdom, and you don't have to. I put some pictures in there. I don't know if you want to show them. So what?
I wasn't prepared for that.
I know. I'm sorry. I put a link there. It's fine. Everybody knows who Gino is. If you don't know who he is, then go look him up and you'll find pictures. But yeah, Gino sadly passed away. I think they said he was 45. We always made our way over to that part of Animal Kingdom. Gorilla Encounter, I think it's called, or something.
Gorilla Falls.
Gorilla Falls, yes. And it was just fun. He was always there. Always, every time we went, he was always sitting in like right near the windows. And we just went in February. And the gentleman that was working that day, of course, we hear it all the time, but we still let him tell the story, the history and everything. I mean, I guess maybe they wouldn't have said, I don't know if he was sick or if it was just age related or whatever, but unfortunately he did pass. That was a sad day for the Animal Kingdom world.
Yeah, I think we saw Gino when we went just a couple of weeks ago, if I'm not mistaken. And it is a huge loss to the Animal Kingdom community for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. So sad.
Yeah. It looks like that is Gino is a lowland gorilla, and he is was their oldest gorilla that they had on property.
Yeah. Funny story about the gorilla area. We went, I'm going to tell on Braden, he's going to die. So we went one time and, of course we're looking at Gino, and then all of a sudden Braden's like, look at that one. It's got on a backpack. He's got on a gorilla backpack. And we're like, what? It was a mom with a baby on the back, but I guess it was so now every time we go in that area, we're like, where's the gorilla backpack?
Gorilla backpack.
It was. So yeah, when you see Braden, tell him gorilla backpack.
Trust me, I'll be bringing this conversation up.
It was so fun. He looked and he was like, oh, I guess he knew like we were going to rag on him for that. But anyway, my gorilla story.
I like
adorable.
it.
Yeah.
Gorilla backpack. # gorilla backpack.
There you go.
I like it. We should get something for Braden that just says
We should get him a shirt.
Yes. That says gorilla backpack. I'll do it.
And maybe on the back of the shirt is like the outline of a gorilla. Of a baby gorilla. Yeah.
There you go. Sweet.
I love it.
Katie on it.
Yes. A second story. The 2025 EPCOT Candlelight Processional lineup was announced. We will start off with the hard part, and that is that Neil Patrick Harris and Josh Gad are not in this lineup this year.
Hopeful that it's just because they're busy doing great things for Disney.
Well, Neil Patrick Harris has a show on Broadway, I think.
Does. Yeah.
So, and I think it runs through the end of December is what I read.
But Josh Gad is like a top tier narrator. Like, we need him.
Yeah. They do have a bunch of new ones, and I'm pretty sure that we're going to go the night that Jennifer Garner is there. So that'll be fun. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was another thing that I had on my list of always wanting to do. So I've been waiting for the schedule to come out to see if it was something else that I could squeeze in on this trip. And so thankfully, I'm going in the day earlier than the actual trip starts with the agency because that's the night that we're going to try to go.
Are you even going to sleep on that trip
That
at
doesn't
all?
sound like it.
No, it does
Probably
not.
not. It's
Celsius
going to be fun.
works wonders.
Yeah.
Punk-
Amongst
I
the
might have
new
a heart attack.
announcers.
Puncture hole bottom. A little bit.
Oh, you want me to
And then-
shotgun it?
Yes.
Yeah. That just doesn't feel safe, but I kind of
No.
want to do it.
It's fine.
I would probably die of a heart attack. But
No. There's not enough caffeine.
got it.
Now 2 back to back.
That's what Fred and I are doing.
Yes.
And then we'll just go to first aid on our own.
There you go.
As Lori said, Jennifer Garner, a new announcer. Constance Wu, I just looked up who she is. She's from Crazy Rich Asians.
Oh, okay.
Good
Jordan
movie.
Fisher.
I would
obviously,
pay
fan
lots
favorite.
of money to see that one. I mean, it's the same, but I would pay extra.
Yeah.
You'd probably cry too, huh?
I would.
My favorite, actually, Ashley Eckstein, the voice of Ahsoka Tano in Star Wars Rebels. Henry Winkler is another new one. Lauren Daigle.
Do you know who that is? Do you know who Henry Winkler is?
Is it he?
No.
Y'all don't
He's
know who that is.
I'm not a name person, though.
He's from
so-
Happy Days. And he's from The
Yes, that's
Waterboy, Fred.
Fonz. That's Arthur Fonzarelli, the Fonz from Happy Days.
Lori, well, I'm not a...
I mean, it's
Happy
an
Days
older
person.
show. I was teasing.
Yeah.
I didn't expect y'all to really know who it was.
But he's
But,
from The
yeah.
Waterboy, and Fred said that that's his movie, so...
You
Brie
can
Larson,
do it!
another... yes, another new announcer this year. And that is all for news.
We left off 2 very important news updates.
That depends on what they are, because I might have been purposely avoiding them.
One of them was something that we launched last week.
Well, yeah, there's that.
I
But
was
2
like,
things
what?
we
What did we
technically
forget?
not launched.
There are, and I was going to talk about both of them.
Go for it.
Well,
Or
we
y'all
were
go
letting
for
you
it.
have the floor since we had the first 2.
I think you both honestly forgot, which is fine. We
I
have
did.
a Patreon now.
We sure do.
So the link is on our Facebook page. We need to get it added to our Beacons channel.
Yes, we do.
It is on our Facebook page. Make sure you go over and subscribe. And if you're feeling generous, we would love it if you would actually... Sorry, I got distracted by Rob's comment. I don't
I
need that
know.
kind of negativity in my life.
Rob, you should go vote for me real quick
I
since I'm the
never-
only one who knew.
I never said I didn't know who the Fonz was, first of all, because that's not the name she used. She used his real name, which isn't his real name. So back on topic.
The car was
He's
Rob for
salty.
3.5 hours. So now that we are past that, I can say I have no clue who had no.
Well, okay, you can say, Rob, you can fire her.
Yeah.
So Patreon,
Go
yes,
ahead.
definitely go over, check out our Patreon. We would love it if you subscribed. I think it's $5 a month. And you're going to get access to all the fun behind the scenes stuff. You'll get access to early episodes and whatever other crazy stuff we come up with. So definitely
We have
check
a
that out.
Discord server.
We do have a Discord server as well. We're working on growing that so that way we can communicate with you guys throughout the week and just kind of post in that and talk with you guys. So we'll get both of those links in our Beacons channel. They are on our Patreon, is on our Facebook page, not the Discord
Mhm.
yet.
Mm-hmm.
We're still slightly building our Discord channel.
Yes. I think the Discord is behind the Patreon, so that way you can watch the live stream on Discord.
There you go.
I'm so glad y'all are so techie because I have no idea.
You just
I
wear
just-
your tiara and keep looking pretty. That's all you
You're
need
doing
to
a
do.
great job.
Signed up and I'm
Yeah.
like,
The
I'm
lights,
good.
the lights are a little bright, but other than that, you're doing a great job.
It's her.
Thanks. I don't know
it's
what's
her
going on with
aura.
the lights.
Yeah.
That's what it is. It's because I'm a star tonight.
Shine bright
Yeah,
like a
you
diamond.
are.
All right.
Second,
Next. Nope. Keep going. While we're at it, just keep going. I don't know what we're talking about, but keep going.
no, I was going to say the second announcement, but go ahead.
I don't know what we're talking about. Those were my 2. I think I know what you're going to talk about, but I'm going to let you talk about what I think you're going to talk about.
Third announcement is we have new merch
Hey,
up on the website. There's shirts, there's hoodies, there's tumblers, there's mouse pads, there's phone cases. There will probably be more later, but for right now, that's what we got. And if you need any Going Beyond the Castle merch, head to our website, click the merch button, and have at it.
Great
So-
idea just popped in my head. We should take the Chat GPT Christmas card that we created and put it on a shirt for Christmas.
Put it on a phone.
Yes.
No, on a mouse pad.
I would pay for that. I would pay for
Either
all of it.
one.
That'd be so
Yes.
great.
Happy holidays from Going Beyond the Castle. I would wear that.
Yeah, if we do that, and then I can wear it when I go to the Christmas party.
There we go. We're going to make a shirt happen.
Yes.
I need this
Fun
to
stuff.
happen.
I need to find the picture. Anyway, next up
Anyway.
is Beyond the Comments.
Yep.
Yup.
That's so cute.
You're welcome.
Okay. So do not overindulge in the alcoholic beverages. These two stories I saw this week are all heavy hitters on the alcohol. And so the Wonder of the Seas actually had to turn around and go back to Miami because of the fight where they had to, like, one person was carted off in an ambulance after the fight. Now, I didn't go in to dig into too much to see, like, how bad the injuries were, or if it was just, okay, let me get an ambulance so I can get my money back or whatever. But it's crazy to me that you go on vacation and you spend all of this money, and before, I mean, it was like literally not long after, I think it said something like 7 hours after they were.
If you make it out of port, you failed.
Guys,
You're
do you know
not-
what
if
they were
you're-
fighting over?
If you're not kicked off the ship before the
No,
boat
it's
even
something
leaves,
at the kiddie pool.
There was chicken tenders.
bro, worth it.
They were fighting over chicken tenders.
I mean, this is craziness. So you
It
just ruined
says-
your whole
Yeah.
vacation.
Says
Over
they don't
chicken
mind
tenders.
injuries.
They experienced
fine.
part of it. They made it out of port. It was just a very short and condensed vacation.
Yeah. Probably from 7 days to 7 hours.
I love
Ridiculous.
Wow.
that for
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
Love
And
that
then the
journey for
next
them.
one, and I went on a rabbit hole on this next one because I randomly saw a TikTok of this lady who was obviously drunk, and the police were trying to get her, to pack her stuff. And so then I went back and watched like the whole, I think there was like 6 parts of it. And she ended up
Wow.
getting arrested because she would not leave. She was so drunk. And so they mentioned, she kept asking him, why, what's happening? Why? And finally the cop was like, public intoxication. That's all I have to tell you. They want you to leave now. And she's like, well, they're selling the alcohol. So I was like, well, yeah, but you don't have to
Solid
get
logic.
trashed. It was, yeah.
So she was also tasered.
Yes, I saw it. It was like,
I would pay to
it
watch
was-
that.
well, one of the things too is like she came, because she finally went in her room to start packing. And then when she came out, I mean, she like ran at the cops, and like the look on her face at this point, it wasn't like a confused look. Like she looked like she was coming after him. That wasn't when they arrested her though. So I think they weren't, but they just kept fussing and telling her, stop coming at us. But they gave her a lot more time, because I think after a couple of minutes, I'd have been like, no, you got to go.
I
That
would give
poor
her
mom
30
came-
seconds. I would have tased her and got her out.
Yeah, her
Yeah.
poor mom was there trying to get her to stop, and she kept telling her mom to shut up. And so it was like this whole big mess. So, and I think it was the day they checked in too, or it was the day after check-in, because the cop told her to go pack her stuff, and she's like, it's all packed. I just got here last night. So I'm like, dang,
Well, now
lady,
you're
like
checking
you
out.
couldn't even, right. And now she's probably banned forever. So like you just
Yikes.
ruined your whole Disney stuff.
Will you send me that TikTok
Wise
later?
points. If you're going to drink, yes, I will. In that way, I think I sent it to y'all last night, but I'll send it again. That way, and then you can go watch all of them. It was like, pretty sure it was 6 parts, but craziness. So if you're going to drink in moderation,
Drink responsibly,
drink
like all the
responsibly.
commercials say.
Yes. Slow down, drink some water in between.
Or if you don't, just like don't leave your house.
Or, and
Right.
hear me out, somebody else go with you. So that way there's 2 of you and you can take on the cops together.
Yeah, good call.
Because there's only one taser.
Yeah.
Rob's a cop, so I'm sure he also agrees with this logic.
Well, and I think what she said too was that I forgot which resort she said her family was at. Like her brother, it was either her sister and brother-in-law or it was her brother and sister-in-law. And there was some issues there, and that's why she left. So apparently she must be, I don't want to say anything not nice, but she must have some issues. Let's just put it that way.
You know what? Good for her. She saved a lot of money by not staying on vacation, I'm sure.
Wait, that was another thing. She kept fussing saying, am I going to get a refund? Am I getting a refund? She and
Absolutely. It'll be in your bank account in 30 to 60 days.
I'm pretty sure that Disney person that was standing there was like, yeah, we'll give you a refund. Like they just wanted her to go.
I
And
mean,
they refunded her
I would
money.
say the same thing. Sure, absolutely. We'll work
And
on
then
that
not.
as soon as we get you out of here.
Yeah. So anyway.
On a side note,
Yes.
not a beyond the comments type thing, but did you guys see that Universal finally released the official report on that dude that passed away on the roller coaster?
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, the one
I
that
saw
said like Universal was not at fault in any way, shape, or form. Like
yes.
they did everything that they were supposed to do, and the ride is still closed.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And I guess to give a little context in case people haven't seen that, there was this past week, there was a gentleman who basically passed out on Stardust Racers. And then when he was taken to the hospital later, he passed away. And so the initial report that came out said it was blunt force trauma or multiple something.
Blunt
I
force
think I'm
injuries.
Yeah.
blunt force injuries, which was very confusing to me. It is a very intense ride. I've said that. I sent Olivia the article, and before she even opened it, she's like, I knew exactly which coaster it was going to be. It is extremely intense.
Yeah.
But I felt like the Hulk,
It's
I
worse.
hit my head on the Hulk. I don't remember hitting my head on Stardust Racers. But I didn't want to be insensitive to the situation because
And
you
there
don't
may
really
be a
know.
reason.
Yeah. And then it came out later that he had a spinal injury, which was obvious once you saw pictures because he was in the wheelchair,
Yeah.
which doesn't mean that he couldn't go on the rides. I just felt like there was some other issue.
Yeah. Like the amount of testing that ride goes through for only one person to be injured. Like, it'd be different if multiple people walked away and was like, oh, my back. Like,
Right. Yeah. And I can't remember who it was that I think it was in my TA friend group chat. We were talking and it was like, well, yeah, if you pass out, then you don't have control over your body. So I
Yeah.
could see,
Yeah.
and the way that the Stardust Racers, it's almost like a lap bar, but I think it comes over your head. But it's not like there's nothing like you don't have a harness or anything over your chest. So I could see if you're passed out, kind of flailing around, at the top because there's nothing holding you in
Yeah.
place.
Mm-hmm.
So just very unfortunate. But yeah, I'm curious to see if they're going to make any adjustments to Stardust Racers or not. And then if that's the case, then I wonder if they're going to make any changes to Velocicoaster because that one's also just a lap bar.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Find out.
Or if they just roll with it,
Yeah, just a sad situation all around.
It is. It is.
Yeah,
So,
it does.
All right.
2 somber stories tonight.
Right?
yeah, thanks, guys.
Well,
Yeah.
you're welcome. So before we dive in, let's have a conversation about this draft that happened last week. I say the system is rigged. Lori paid people to vote for her. I
Had to
hands
have.
down believe it. Like, people paid her.
Something happened. That's all I'm saying.
I shared it because initially I didn't share it.
And then you Venmo'd them, which is,
Because,
I mean, if that's what you got to do to win, like, that's cool.
Someone check Valor's Venmo.
Right?
I didn't initially share it because I remember we were talking about, okay, or this was just in my brain. Are we going to only count votes from the Going Beyond the Castle page? Are we going to, because I knew you were sharing it in other groups that we're in. And I'm like, who's going to go in and tally all of those? And so finally I was like, I'm just going to share it. And then all of a sudden I was like, man, I got all of these amazing
Shared
votes.
it. Let me send them some
Amazing
Venmo money.
votes.
Here's
I
here's
did.
some Taco Bell money.
To be exact, I have 11 votes for Walt Disney World.
That's trash.
And then I had 10 for Universal.
No one's counting, though.
No one's
So.
counting. Ashley, you're the winner. Congratulations.
No, Fred, you're a winner in my heart.
There we go. Chaos twins win.
Okay.
Called it.
I did
All
tell
right.
Lori next year we're
It
gonna have
was
to we're gonna have to come up with something and do it big, do it better. There's gonna have to be some prize involved. There's gonna have to be a loser involved.
yes.
We
We
each
gotta
need to
go
have
big
like
next year.
our own like
Especially now
war
that Lori
room.
knows how to draft.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it. Okay, but I'll confess, it was a joke. I did text people on the side.
Told
We
it.
knew it.
I knew it.
We
You didn't
knew
have to
it.
tell me that.
It's like, hey, do me a solid. I'm like, these two are always cracking jokes at me. I'm like, can you just go in and vote for me? But then text me your votes on the side so I can tell them legitimately which votes are real. So most of them were now. Olivia did tell me that she would have picked mine because obviously we like the same things. And then Amy said she liked Hard Rock, but everything else she would have picked on mine. And then all the rest of them were ones that I asked to vote. So
I feel like
they
Katie
didn't
was
tell
the
me.
only fair voter here.
Huh?
I feel like Katie was the only fair vote here.
No. My wife was fair because she didn't even vote for me.
She voted for me.
She probably texted your wife.
No, I did not. I did tell her this morning though. I was like, hey, guess what? I said, I text people on the side and ask them to vote. No, I think Olivia should count because Olivia was like, I really like yours. Amy even said she liked the PB&J cones because she had it.
But see, that's not how that works. You can't be like, ooh, I like Fort Wilderness. Like you gotta pick a
No,
person.
she said they did.
Yeah. No one
Lori,
cares
you
about
can
your
have this
individual. Yeah,
Just
you
let her
can
have
have
it.
it. Yeah.
Congratulations on your win.
You can have a tiara. It's on your head.
Thanks.
Yeah. That's your
I should have
best.
let it go till the end and then tell y'all what I did, but I can't hold stuff in.
We knew. Like you didn't have to tell it. I've been saying for days.
I was a
the
little
system
disappointed
was rigged.
because what Fred even said last week is like all her travel agent friends are gonna, and I was like, yesterday I text in my agency teams and I'm like, oh, we have circle. And I was like, hey, do me a favor. And, but only a few of them did. So not everybody voted for me.
I'll
Will
write
you
them all.
like my
Probably worded.
post?
All right.
But
Well,
it's okay.
congratulations, Lori, to the 2025 Disney Universal Draft Champion.
Next year, I'm not going to forget significant things because we'll plan it in advance.
Yes. Next year, we're going to build up to it. There's going to be some rules. We're going
all out.
We're going all out next year.
Let's go for it. It'd be
I like
fun.
it.
All right, fun times. Now that we've been on this
All
podcast
right.
for 26 and a half minutes, let's talk about going to Disney as an adult and why Disney adults are better than everybody else in the world, and no one can change my mind.
Yeah. I'll kick us off a little bit just because one of the things that people, I feel like, are like, why are adults going without children? And we mentioned it once before, like the kids just get the benefit. The adults are the ones who really want to go. And so the kids, just kind of get the benefits. Or when you get in stage in life like me and the kids don't have to come. But it's not, I don't know. People ask me all the time, like, what do you love so much about it? Like, why do you want to keep going? And it's so hard to explain. Like, you are either a Disney person or you're not. There's some people who can go like, oh yeah, I like to go, but I don't have to go all the time. I want to do other things. And I do want to do other things, but I want to make sure that I have time for Disney. I don't know. It's just the feeling that you get when you walk into the parks. And it's all of them. As much as I love Animal Kingdom and Magic Kingdom, but even Hollywood Studios and EPCOT, like it's just a different feeling that you get. And there's so much stuff to do that as many times as we've gone, we always do something that we haven't done the last time. So, and thanks for that to that app. Which I was reading on the app, all four of us were in the car and I'm like, look, I've only done, I think it says like 30% of the things. And they were like, no way. But it also counts like all the resorts, all the restaurants, all of those things. So, but there's so much stuff that you can do every time that it's just, I don't know. It's not just for kids.
Well, I think too, I had to look up the quote because it's one of my favorite Walt Disney quotes, but it's from I first heard it, I think, in the Imagineer series that they did on Disney Plus, but it was the quote that said that the real trouble with the world is too many people grow up and they forget. Like, and I think that's where the true Disney adult comes into play is like, we truly have a good time at Disney. Like, sure, a lot of it can just be for kids, but also a lot of it is from our childhood, stuff that we grew up watching. Like, we were invested in Peter Pan, we were invested in Winnie the Pooh, like Toy Story, Star Wars, like those truly appeal to us, and we have passions for those. Like, and I think that's what makes us stand apart is like, at the end of the day, like we are kids at heart.
Man, I feel like I saved something that was a Walt thing to talk about. I'll find it. I thought I sent it to y'all, but I might have just saved it in my pictures.
I have a confession to make.
You actually hate Disney and you don't know why you're here?
Yeah.
You don't think it's
On
for
our on our vacation, I never had the
really?
September. Yeah. And like we're really like my wife Gabby also like when I brought it up to her a week ago, she was like, I also never I never had that moment. And so we've gone like back and forth, like, well, maybe it's because we didn't go to Magic Kingdom. Because, we left that park out. Maybe it's because like our first 2 days at Disney were not park days. They were just like off days. So maybe we
Yeah.
like didn't get there, didn't immerse ourselves quick enough.
To get into the feel of it.
Yeah. So now like I'm desperate to chase that. I want it. I want it back and I want to go and still make sure that like
Yeah.
I still have that dog in me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm a little worried when we go in January for cheer. And I mean, it is different because it's a cheer trip, but we are staying off-site, which I
Mm,
don't typically do.
mm.
So I'm a little worried that it's going to kind of have that same feel. I mean, we've stayed off-site, I think, the very first Disney trip,
Mm-hmm.
but we also didn't really do the park. So this will be the first time that we're staying off-site and doing. I can't find that fault thing, but yeah, I get it.
Like, I think
And
there's a lot that goes into it. Like, and I mean, I think every trip is different. Like, every trip you're going to get a different vibe from based off of what you do. Like, because, I remember looking back to my very first trip to Disney World, like, and that's kind of where my expectation is, like, based off of that very first trip. And, like, especially like this last time that we went with the girls last September, like, I created new expectations going forward. Like, and as you go, especially as an adult, you set expectations. And whether they're consciously or subconsciously, like, I think those expectations stick with you. And so when your trip is different, like, I think that could also have a big play on it too. Like,
Yeah.
every trip is different.
yeah, definitely. And I don't think every trip is meant to be perfect either.
No, no, not at all.
So, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. And in your case too, the boys probably had that feel, like it probably was more of a trip for them, just considering things and them getting to go and have a good time. So maybe it wasn't necessarily for you, even though we are saying that the adults, it's really for us, but maybe that trip was more of, for them to get that feel.
Yeah.
Yeah. There were numerous times when both of them said that it was the best day ever. So, like, I know we succeeded in that,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but
And I
for
mean,
sure.
too,
Yeah, but
like,
it still sucks for you, like,
yeah.
to not.
Yeah. Yeah. It's fine.
I mean, it's like when I took Jamel, like, back in May, like, I had a great time. I did. But it was different than going with, like, the girls and my wife. Like, it was different. Like, there wasn't necessarily that magic that, like, there was definitely some because I got to see Jamel go to Disney for the first time and kinda take it all in. And there was definitely some key points that, like, definitely are, like, core memories now, like, that I have of that. But, like, it was a different trip. So, like, every trip is gonna give off different vibe, different expectations.
Yeah, I feel
Definitely.
like sometimes when we go, I mean, it's always great. I always am happy that I'm there, but I can feel the difference in the emotional side of it, or, like sometimes like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. Or other times where it's fun, but I'm just here.
I think it was
Yeah,
just solely because you didn't see Happily Ever After.
that could have been a
It
giant
could
If
have
you
factor.
had seen
been.
Happily
Yeah.
Ever After, that would have changed the whole trip.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, because y'all did do a lot of breaks and like go back and stuff. So you weren't there for the nighttime stuff. And
Yeah.
so all the more reason
Yeah,
why you need to come in January.
Back.
I know.
Just saying.
I'm working on it.
If look, no pressure, because if you can't, whenever y'all can both go, we're going. So
I'm
I'm
working on it.
okay.
I'm trying. I have to pull off a non-Disney trip before I can pull off another Disney trip. So
That's
Even
valid.
if it's in the
that's my
fall, I'm
wife's
fine.
rules.
Okay, we can go in October and we can all try the
Pumpkin brioche.
pumpkin
Er,
spice
no,
macaron ice cream sandwich. Perfect. I did find one thing that I found that talks about the Disney addiction and the symptoms. It says Disney addiction symptoms. Fred's favorite is first, seeing hidden Mickeys everywhere.
Yeah.
Having a bucket list of popcorn buckets to buy. And this is also not to take anything away from anybody. This is from Pixie Dust Fan. Checking attraction wait times from home. I've done that before. Having your favorite bathrooms in each park. Talking about Disney to anyone who will listen. When
never.
someone says, let's get down to business, you have the urge to start singing.
Let's get down
Always
to
having a countdown
business.
for your next trip. And you can't speak Spanish, but you can tell everyone to stand clear of the doors. That's when you know all of these, you have a Disney addiction.
On a side note, I'm curious what Eric is talking about. He said that doesn't make sense. I wonder if it's about the hidden Mickeys.
Oh, I got out of the live stream for a minute, so it's always pull off a Disney trip.
You know, I was just gonna say, being a Disney adult is statistically proven to make you happier. So
Exactly.
Absolutely.
I think one of the bullet points we have here that is important here is we always choose Disney as a getaway. You know, Fred's just talking about the non-Disney trip and the Disney trip, like Eric just said.
I'm working on it. Working on it.
Yeah.
I gotta
But
be
we're the same
strategic.
way. Next year's our 5-year anniversary, and Gabby's like, Disneyland. And I'm like, yeah, but like
Yes.
the beach, maybe it's cheaper. We're gonna end up at Disney.
Let's go to
We could have.
Disneyland without
We was
Lori.
trying to do the Disneyland trip. We can crash your anniversary trip.
It's in
I'm
June.
letting y'all
So
crash mine.
we always choose it because like we can go and we can get into the bubble and forget about everything. I just need to
Yeah.
worry when the bus is going to pick me up and when it's going to bring me back to my hotel.
Well, and the crazy
Yeah.
thing, like, too, is like when you look at it, like even just a resort trip, like there's something about even just, again, you mentioned getting into the bubble. Like, even if you just do a resort trip and hop resorts for like a weekend, like you don't even have to go to the parks.
We've done it.
Like, can I help you?
Yeah.
Me? I feel like I can't go there and not go to the parks at least one day.
Well, we can't all
Like,
be perfect.
It's
I
fine.
know.
We did a check-in on a Friday, spent all Saturday and checked out on Sunday. We had a great time.
Yeah, like
I mean, yeah, if I didn't
don't
have the opportunity to go to the parks and I can only go to resorts, of course I want to do it. And
Well,
I
and,
have
like,
done
Yeah.
it for cheer, but
don't get
Yeah.
me wrong. Like, if I'm gonna go to Disney, I want to go to the parks. Like, don't get me wrong. But even just being in the Disney bubble,
yeah.
just is as soon as you drive under that arch, like that Walt Disney arch, like it just hits. Like the vibes kick in, like, and it's just
Yeah. All those bills you had to pay on the other
forget
side of
about
the
those.
arch.
Credit
Yeah.
card, take it, tap it,
Yeah.
figure it out later.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I do. I'm hoping. It depends. If Ashley goes in January, then I'm going to have to add some extra park days. But if she doesn't, we will have a couple of just resort days. Like I have decided that we're going to do that.
It's so worth it.
So that way we
It's
can
good.
kind of do some other stuff. Yeah.
It's healthy. Eric said he loves doing this stay for a night before a cruise. Many times they don't do the parks and they just stay. And that's
Yeah,
I think
like
that's excellent.
I've got a client doing
Yeah.
that in March. Yeah, they're just gonna. Of course, they're DVC members, just like Eric is. Yeah, they're DVC members, so they're gonna stay at their home resort before they head over to their cruise. Which lots of great perks, which we can get into whenever we decide to do a cruise episode.
Yes.
Yeah, if we were sailing out of Orlando on our Disney cruise, I would definitely stay
Yeah,
in a resort. I'm thinking about it for next year for
2027.
Olivia's. Well, for 26, we're doing Olivia's
That's
scenic
right.
cruise
Yeah,
out of that area. So I'm like, oh, maybe we could just stay in Disney a night before, but probably doesn't make sense to do that because it's not a Disney cruise. But
and hear me out. You could just stay on Disney property,
You
regardless of
could.
what type of cruise it is.
And yeah.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like for that.
Just think the money that you save not going to the parks, you could stay at Polynesian.
True.
He's onto something.
I'm all about saving money here.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially
Save
if
the
we went in
money,
a couple of days before, and then
right?
I can let the
Save
kids
the
stay
money.
at.
Don't go to the parks
Yeah.
and go stay at the Polynesian instead.
And you
Saving
can just
money.
rent
out.
points, rent DVC points.
I'm going to check it out. And then I could use Away We Go to pick me up from the hotel and take me
Look
to
at
the
that.
port.
Yep, there we go.
Look at that.
Sweet. Yeah.
Shameless plug. Away we go.
Yeah.
Brought to you
Away we
by
go.
Away We Go.
Shall we
YouTube.
move on to experiences just for adults?
You should.
Signature dining and lounges. The first one that pops in my head is California Grill at the Contemporary for dinner.
Yes.
I don't know that it's.
And
I'm pretty sure it's just adults only. Go ahead, Lori.
I was to say, especially if you can get it timed right where you can be there for the fireworks too. That's
Definitely.
yeah. I haven't done that one yet. I thought about checking it out.
I haven't
But-
either, but I do recommend painting the castles up there.
Yeah, I remember you said you did that.
Yeah.
Costs a lot less, and you still get to hang out.
Yeah. I mean, and even if they're not necessarily signature restaurants, but just there's so many restaurants too that are nice to go to. I mean, even in Disney Springs, and I talk about Homecoming, but that one's kind of more family style. But like we went to Raglan Road. This was a cheer trip, and so it was just all the parents, and it was like 4 couples, I think, that went, and we ate at Raglan Road, and it was so good, and nice little atmosphere. So even if you don't want to get like the fancy ones, there's so many other restaurants too.
Yeah. There's the
they-
Edison. That's also another one.
The Edison is one of my favorite places to eat.
I've never been. I want to go.
It's really, I love the vibe, especially later in the evening. And yeah, it's got really good food. I've eaten there a couple times now.
Nice.
Yeah, I can't think of the name. Oh gosh, I'm gonna have to look it up. There's the one that's in
The
the
Polite Pig.
Swan. That one's good too. I told y'all people were gonna like Polite Pig.
I didn't say it was bad. I
Yeah,
love
it
the
just
Polite
wouldn't be
Pig.
my first pig.
Yeah.
First pig.
First pig.
That wouldn't be my first pig. You can also book a spa day at the Grand
And the Grand California.
Did it open?
But yeah,
Yeah, I was gonna say, did it open back up?
pretty sure it did.
I think so, yeah. Nightlife and entertainment. Like we were saying, after I think 8 p.m., there's no kids allowed in any of the bars or lounges at Walt Disney World. So, Trader Sam's Grotto, that's one that after 8 p.m., it's adults only. I'm sure it's the same way for the Edison, Jock Lindsay's Hangar Bar at Disney Springs, Abracadabar on the boardwalk. I'm trying to think of other ones here.
Oh, yeah, that's still open. What was the one? I was thinking of Jelly Rolls. That's the one I closed.
Yeah.
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 Nomad Lounge, if Animal Kingdom would ever stay open past 6 o'clock again, that one would
It
be
does. Just never when I'm there. I think it stayed
Yeah.
open to 8 recently.
not when we were there.
I
but
did
probably.
see, I saw something too. I think somebody sent it to us about some like after hours at Animal Kingdom,
Mm-hmm.
maybe during when the Christmas parties are going on.
Makes sense. Yeah.
That would be cool.
I'm trying to think of other things that are happening adults only at Disney.
I mean, everything is technically adult only if you just leave your kids at home.
This is very true.
Yeah.
This is very true.
We've done a couple of nights where we sat out at the little margarita bar in Disney Springs, the little outside area.
Oh yeah, I know the one you're talking about.
Dockside
Yeah.
Margaritas, I think is what it's
Yep.
called.
We've hung out there again on cheer trip, but so that's cool.
You
When
go
it's not
practice your flips
smoking
and
hot.
spins. We're gonna be over here.
That's a good
Don't worry if
somersault,
my
honey.
words start slurring. It's fine.
Well, the good news is when we go on cheer trips, the kids we don't even see them.
Oh, I
They
know.
stay in a house with the coach. The only time we see them is right after they compete for about an hour, and then that's it. So
Kind of
Makes
trip.
sense.
Show up, drop them off, go live your best.
And you don't have to
we don't
well,
even have
you
to do
have
that.
pay
They
for
leave
it.
from a bus here.
That's fair. Yeah, that's
So,
fair.
yeah.
That is
So it's
nice.
legit.
I need to get Harper into gymnastic cheer so we can
Cheers.
have a reason to go to Disney.
Well,
every
we
year.
need a few more years on her before you can
Shit,
do
we'll
that.
start now.
But yeah, good call.
Yeah.
Compete early.
Yep.
That or volleyball. Volleyball happens a lot down there too.
Yep.
The goal is
Speaking of
cheer,
Harper, she was so
and
cute this morning.
she's always cute.
They both were, but she was standing up and she was like singing. It was so cute. She kept looking at us. They would look at us and wave at me and Olivia.
When they were in service this morning,
Yeah, it's cute.
they're always cute.
Anyway,
But yes, no cheerleading, so we can go to Disney, and then Disney college program, so I can go to Disney for cheaper. So
Good call.
maybe I can get
It's-
Olivia to do that.
you got to
she
start
starts
now.
college.
Like,
You got to put it in
Yeah.
their brain.
yep.
She won't go away to college 2.5 hours away. She surely isn't
We
going to
know.
go to Orlando.
We know.
Well, we can change your mind. We have time.
If
Or I
you-
could sign her up,
That's
but then
what I
I
was
could go
about
in her
to say.
place.
If you
I'd
just
be like, I'm
sign her
Olivia.
up, and then be like, "We're going on a trip. Don't worry about why we're packing all your stuff. Just get in the car, just go, and then you
You're at
get
home.
out.
Yeah.
We'll be
No, I
back
could leave
next
her home
weekend.
and I'll go and pretend like I'm Olivia.
That'll
I'll just
go over
be
really
her.
well.
I mean, I could
I think
pass
you should
off
do
for
that.
an 18-year-old.
I think you should.
We will
Anyway,
be looking
next
for a new
topic.
co-host.
Next
topic.
Yes. Yeah. So one of the other things too, and I mean, the festivals are good for kids too, but I mean, I feel like for the most, I mean, except for Flower and Garden Festival, of course, the kids like that, I guess, to go walking around, but the Food and Wine Festival is good for adults. I mean, really all of them. I think are really, even
EPCOT
Festival of the
yeah.
Arts.
Yeah.
Yeah, the EPCOT festivals. I mean, kids aren't wanting to go
Flower and
walking
Garden
around
is
looking
like
at
the
art.
only family-friendly one. Like your
Yeah.
Flower and Garden, your Festival of the Arts, not your Flower
I
and Garden,
mean-
your Food and Wine.
My kids will put down some food for Food and Wine. I'm not going to lie.
Well, yeah, but
Yeah.
food and wine is where I like to focus.
What we do at Epcot is none of your business.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Here's some grape juice, bud. Go night-night.
Yes.
Just sit back in the stroller, count to 10, chug this.
Take a couple of sips and go to sleep.
For legal reasons, I'm kidding.
We
I'm
know
not.
that.
Yeah, definitely festivals at Epcot are good. Even the is it Festival of the Holidays? Is another good one.
I mean, let's be honest. Like, I mean, Lori already said it, but those festivals, like, a lot of the festivals are steered towards adults. Like, and they're all.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like kids. I mean, there are some kids I think that like Epcot, but I mean,
Not a
Epcot is
lot.
definitely
It's an adult
more
park.
an adult park. Yeah, my kids never wanted to go there, except now Olivia, of course, loves to ride Guardians. I mean, they didn't mind going there, but they don't want to go and stay. Like, they want to go hit the few rides and leave. They do not like walking around the countries. And
On a
now
side note,
we'll
did you
see next time Braden goes.
Did you see Guardians
that?
got up to 195 minutes today?
Do you know why?
Yes.
Does
Do
Lori
you
know
September
why?
remember?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
But yeah.
such a great ride. I cannot wait.
Epcot it truly is like, it's either your kid's a nerd, so they like Disney, or they like Epcot, or you're an adult. Because
You have to fit into one of those
you
categories.
really do. Like,
Or you're not real.
So we just offended everyone whose kid who likes.
listen,
Is not a nerd.
no filter. Don't care if I offended you and your child. It's who I am. Sorry. Not sorry. No, but I mean, it's the back of Epcot is all about learning and learning about the different cultures that you're seeing and taking it all in. Like, there's a couple shows and a couple rides back there, sure, but I mean, a lot of it is going around taking in the cultures that you're seeing.
Yeah. Yeah. And kids don't want to do that. They're there for the excitement, the fun, the rides, and all of that stuff.
Yep. Yep. Absolutely.
And then let's say, I mean, the only really festival type thing, or they have at Hollywood Studios is the Christmas Jollywood, which
Jollywood
is definitely,
Studios.
yeah. I said it very slow to make sure I said it correctly. That one's definitely, an adult event too, because that one's more what
Jollywood Studios.
dressing. I know it's Olivia sent us a TikTok earlier, and it was that she's like, "I want to go," and I was like, "Yes, let's go." She said, "Shut up, because you're actually going." But I'm not going to. I'm not doing Jollywood nights, but I am getting to go because
I
they had.
know, why
Do they do
not?
snow? Do they do snow in Hollywood Studios for that too? I didn't
Jollywood
realize.
Studios.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we do.
So my bad. I love you, Liv. I'm sorry.
She's not sorry.
She's not.
Yeah, I know.
She's
Not
still
at
going
all.
to Disney. She's not
Yep.
sorry.
Nope.
On her birthday,
On your birthday, Olivia. Of all the days.
18th birthday, too.
Yeah.
Such a bad mother.
You got 21 and 25. It's fine.
That's true.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
Well, I
true.
did tell her, I was like, you know what? Since you're not going away to college, we are definitely going to do the 1-day trip thing. Whenever she has a day off and I can manage it, I'm like, we'll go for the day. It'll be fun. Start doing that.
There you go.
Once a month.
So, yeah. Okay. Moving on up.
Let me introduce this. Disney is a waste of money if you're a grown-up. I wholeheartedly agree.
That it's a waste of money?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It is
Okay.
a lot of money for what it's worth.
it is a lot of money.
I got into that conversation yesterday with somebody at my at that market I was set up at, and like it's crazy how much Disney is nowadays. Like, and I think I was having a conversation with somebody about it this morning at church. Like, you know, I understand it's a business, right? But at this point, Disney's charging you for just about everything that you can do. Like,
Yeah.
and it's crazy.
It's wild.
Meanwhile, Universal's still crushing it and not charging anywhere near as much.
Yeah. And I think it's getting harder to cut corners in
It
certain
is.
spots now, too. So that sucks.
Yeah, when we went in 2014, we had 7 days in the parks, 8 nights at the resort. We stayed at Port Orleans French Quarter, free dining,
Yeah.
and it was like $3,200, I think,
Yeah.
$3,500.
That sounds
You can't-
amazing.
No, you
You
can't do that now.
now.
Which, I mean, I
No.
appreciate that, this is not a kids episode, but like, I appreciate that they're at least opening up and making it easier for parents to be able to take their kids and get dining.
Yeah. Absolutely.
That's a big perk that's coming out next year. Like, no, like, going back to the conversation of it's a waste of money for people, grown-ups, to go to Disney. Like, it's your money. Do what you want with it. Like, I could sit here and say that all the people I see gambling in Biloxi is a waste of money, but if they earn that money, if that's what they want to do with that money, go for it.
Yeah. And I mean, I'm still eating really good food with that money. Should I so choose?
Like, yeah, I mean,
I'm still making unforgettable experiences for me
yeah, I mean,
and whoever is in my traveling party.
going back to the trip of Jamel and I, like, we had a really great time that 5 days that we were there, minus day 5 where I got the flu. But, aside from that, like, we made some solid memories. We had a great time. Like, we just got to, you know, perks of being an adult. We got to go where we wanted, when we wanted to do it. We didn't have to deal with screaming kids and, you know, like, it was just, I would love to spend all of my money at Disney. Absolutely would.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Why wouldn't you?
Well, yeah. And one of the things too, like when you have, especially if you have multiple kids and they all don't like the same thing. So
Oh,
then it's like,
and it
okay,
gets
do
so
you
expensive.
separate and go do, what each of them like, or are you going to make somebody miserable to do what the other person likes? And I mean, but like when Josh and I go, I mean, I love the thrill rides. I love all of them. He doesn't necessarily like those. So we alter those trips. Now, if I wanted to, I can do single rider line if I wanted.
Yeah.
But when we go, we're not going to fight over it. Like, I'm not going to force him to go where he doesn't want to go, or he's going to get mad if I want to go. We're adults. We just kind of go with the flow, and it's
Fine. You go
a
there.
little,
I'll go here. I
yeah.
see it now in the middle
I
of
mean, he'll
Magic
tell
Kingdom.
me, like, if I want to go ride Expedition Everest, he's like, just go ride it. I'll meet you after.
Yeah.
So it's just, it's a whole different trip when it's just adults.
Yeah. Are you good?
You all right over
Yeah.
there?
I crossed my legs, so like I have to like scoot up.
I thought that's what you were doing.
I can't go too fast because if I go too fast, I'm gonna hit the desk and bump my camera. So I have to like totally
That was
adjust.
great. Scoot.
Another important one I think about is it's weird to celebrate life milestones at Disney. I can go to the beach for my birthday, but I'm going to have to tell the waiter that it's my birthday in order for them to give me things. But if I go to Disney, I can just wear a badge and everybody's going to tell me
Everybody
happy birthday.
knows.
And if they don't,
everybody knows and everybody's happy for me.
and if they don't wish me happy
Exactly.
birthday, I'm gonna go complain. I'm gonna get that person fired.
Yeah. Yeah,
Well,
exactly.
I'm wearing an anniversary button when we go in January because it's going to be the week at 5 days after my anniversary or whatever. So
Yeah,
I am wearing an anniversary button.
Listen, like,
I like it.
I think I'm gonna say this for almost every little thing that we talk about. It's mind-boggling. Like, and I experience it all the time. Like, why do you love Disney so much? Like, because I do. Why do you
Right.
love the stuff that you love so much? Because you just do. Like,
Yeah.
if you want to go celebrate a pay raise at Disney, like, go celebrate it. Like, if you want to celebrate your birthday at Disney, go do it. Like,
Right. I know.
go do what makes you happy.
And
It's
do it
so,
at Disney.
And do it at Disney.
Yes,
And use
exactly.
Going Beyond the Castle's travel agency, which is in the works, apparently.
Yes. I stand behind this.
Phil, if you're listening, that is not true.
For
But-
legal reasons. This
For
is a
legal
joke.
For legal
reasons-
reasons,
For legal reasons,
true.
not true.
we
Behind
can
the
book your
scenes,
trips.
absolutely true.
Yes. You can reach out and Fred or I can book your trip.
Going Beyond the Castle Travel Agency, LLC, is happening.
2020.
Go for it.
2026. January
Nice.
1st.
Yeah.
There you go.
We're going
There
to
you
get
go.
Lori fired.
It's crazy to me how Disney adults find each other. Like, I mean, like I literally can just in conversation find someone like, and of course, as soon as they mention Disney, I'm like all in it.
Well, and can we
But, like,
also
we
talk
just-
about the Disney Facebook singles group? Like, come on now.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Like,
We need to find somebody. Like, I don't know if it's launched yet, but I'm going to find it. And then if so, we're going to get some people that have met on there and interview them. Like
Yes.
that have made a love connection through this
I'm totally
Disney
down.
singles app.
I'm totally
Did
down.
you say you're out?
No,
You're out?
I'm down. Like, let's make
Oh,
this
okay.
happen.
Yes. I want to find them. That would be sweet.
Going Beyond the Castle, Disney love. I like it.
Yeah, but
The love
embarrass-
show.
But one of us three is going to have to explain to our spouses why we are joining the Disney
Not it.
Singles Facebook group. Not
Not
it.
it.
I can do it. Josh is good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not it.
No, I didn't mean for us to. I meant like we'll find.
Lori's answering
people
the
that
question.
found each
Are you
other.
single? No, I need to find some people to bring on my podcast.
I need a guest.
I meant we
host.
would find couples that met, not one of us meet someone.
So
We'll see.
Lori comes on. So I'm leaving Josh. I met this other person.
And by the way,
way.
I met this
He
person
likes
on the Disney
thrill
Singles.
rides. Josh doesn't. We love
I
you.
love Josh.
We love you, Daddy Josh.
Love you, Daddy.
Yes.
Has anyone told Daddy Josh about our group chat back?
No, but
I
my
showed
kid,
it to him.
my kids
Good.
saw it today and were like, Josh.
Wait, I don't know if I'll be able to see it. Yeah, I showed it to him. I was like, "Hey, this is the background for our podcast. Is it stupid
No.
light?
Super.
You
There
see-
we
oh, there
go.
we go.
Hilarious.
I love iOS 26 and its ability to put
Yes.
Daddy
Yeah.
Josh in my back.
He said,
Yes.
"Why?" I mean, he saw the picture before, but
Right, yeah.
ChatGPT did him justice with those
It
pectoral
did.
muscles and those biceps.
They did.
It did.
When I showed it to him, he goes, "Oh, I look buff."
You're-
Good for you, Daddy Josh.
Oh,
But
I don't
yes,
even know what he's talking about now.
back
Totally
on
forgot.
conversation, like it is crazy. Like, which I mean, you could say it about anything like that connects people. But Disney is really one of those things. Like, you either hate it or you love it, and the people that love it, like, just like they connect so well,
Love
and you
it.
could just sit there and talk about it all day.
Yeah, honestly, you can.
Very true.
Yeah,
One of
I'll talk about Disney
one of
all day.
Olivia's cheer friends, one of the girls on the cheer, her mom was sitting next to me at the game Friday night, and she's also a Disney person, and so we were chatting. Yeah, I met 2 people this week that randomly found out they were Disney people. So
What?
my kind of people. Yep. I know it's getting late. Um, I mean, we talked a lot about stuff. There's, you can splurge a little bit more on the resorts when, if you're doing minimal park days or when it's 2 people versus a whole family of people, you can splurge a little bit more and do those elevated resorts. However, we all, Fred and I think Ashley agrees, like you don't necessarily need the poly or contemporary, but
It's a must do at least once.
yeah,
But like I think I have a family member. I think that always when they used to go, they don't go anymore. They used to always take Grand.
I feel like I would feel so out of
Also,
place at the Grand.
I would. I
yeah, that
did.
just doesn't feel fun.
No.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I mean, for some people, sure. But like, yeah, I think we all agree. Like All Star, not sports because it's garbage, but All Star movies is perfectly fine. Like,
Music.
sign me up. All Star music,
Music's
All Star
fine.
movies, Pop Century for the Skyliner, like quite fabulous.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah, I do like pop. I feel like I'm kind of, I don't know, in the moderate zone right now, but we'll see.
Also, along with that is the monorail bar crawl, the
Yeah.
Skyliner bar crawl.
Oh
Like you get
yeah.
on the monorail, you jump off at the Contemporary, you have a drink at Outer Rim, and you get back on, you get off at the Poly, you have a drink at either Trader Sam's or Timber Lounge. And you keep going. What?
When we go in October, we should hire a park nanny to take all of 4 of our children. No, sorry, 5, because there will be a 5th child at that point. And the adults should go monorail and Skyliner bar crawl.
Both in one
But
night?
all in the same day. We're starting at 6 a.m.
I love it.
Just
I'm
gonna
in.
go. I want to get wasted with Lori and Josh. Like,
Wasted. Well, Josh is not going to get wasted.
we'll see.
So if you got to get him to drink first. And
If
I do know some park nannies
no, I can't say
over
that.
at Storybook Nannies.
There was the things I was gonna say, but I can't say that on.
Yeah, we'll say it after.
Yeah, we'll say it after. Yeah, we should absolutely do that. We're gonna build that resort day, and we're just gonna bar crawl at Disney.
It's gonna be great.
It'll be like drinking around the countries, except we're drinking around the resort.
Yeah.
Yeah. When we were on our trip in October at the Discovery Cove, and this, y'all might know this, I hadn't heard it before. She was like, we need to do bus roulette where you just kind of get on the bus and let it take you to
Yep.
whichever resort and then go in there and do a drink. And like, that sounds like fun.
Yeah.
Yep. Bus roulette
Whatever,
is my
yeah.
favorite way to solve problems.
The very first bus that shows up, that's what you're getting on.
Yeah, a
Josh
lot
and
of
I
time.
did that when we were there in February. We were waiting at the bus stop and I'm like, all right, let's just get on whatever bus, whatever park, whatever bus comes, that's where we'll go. That's cool.
Easiest way to solve the question of what do you want to do?
Yep.
Get on the bus.
Whichever one comes first.
Yep, absolutely. Unique adult-friendly activities. There's the Sangria University at Coronado, I think.
Mm-hmm.
They
There's
also
also-
have wine, Peyton wine.
What's that tequila experience over at EPCOT in Mexico?
La
Is it
Cava?
La Cava.
Is it La
yeah,
Cava?
yeah. I had a travel agent friend do that recently, and the videos that she posted, I was like, oh, I may have to do it next time. Gotta
So is
go
it just shots of tequila?
shot, shot, shot,
Well, I think
shot,
it
shot,
like
Okay.
shot,
teaches
shot.
you like about the tequila and where it
Yeah.
comes from and how it
The
tastes
drinks
and like
looked
all.
really good. I'm not gonna lie. I'm
Yeah.
not a
So is
tequila
yeah, because I'm
person.
like, I can't shoot tequila, but if it's in a drink,
When we do our bar crawl, we are.
yeah, we'll see.
We might not make it back.
Yeah.
But
That poor
I mean, like
nanny.
one shot and I'm done. I will be like going back to the room. I'll be like the drunk lady getting kicked out of the room.
Ooh.
The tic-tac.
you,
Yeah. That's funny.
Anyway, yeah, I think we hit on a lot of those points in the other
yeah,
segments, but yeah, there really is so much to do even as an adult. You know, just walking around
yeah.
and soaking in, and
I mean, Magic Kingdom. There's definitely a couple things to do. But you really dig into Hollywood Studios. You dig into Epcot. Like, there really is a lot of adult stuff that you could do in those parks. Like, I mean, Disney Springs is a great place to spend your evenings. Like, there's so much to do for adults. And again, like, as an adult, like, 9 times out of 10, your sole interest is eating and drinking to stay alive. So you just got to do one in the form of alcohol, and you're gonna have a great time. So great place to go.
Yes. Agreed.
yeah,
So
yeah, fun stuff.
all right, fun times. That is it. We're done calling it.
I
I
think
think
so.
I think we did it.
Now that we've been on for an hour and 7 minutes, I like it. Well, we spent the first 30 minutes talking about comments and all sorts of other stuff. So
Yeah,
I like it. All right, cool. Well, that was fun. Next week we are talking about something.
I was going to say, don't ask me because I don't remember, but I'm gonna go look.
And it's going to be
What
a
is-
great talk.
It is.
Ride or skip? Overrated, underrated attractions? Is that what we decided to
Dinosaur.
stick with?
Overrated.
Underrated.
No. God, no. I think so. I think that's what we're doing next week. I don't know.
Yep.
Show up and you'll find out. Like,
The
I
same
think that-
time we do.
I think that is
Right?
what we're doing. Yeah, pretty much.
Hey, look, for not really taking notes and like really, having planned stuff ahead, we had a lot to talk about.
It's called being a Disney adult.
Yeah, nice. Well, that's what I told Josh. I'm like, we've been so many times, like I don't really have to take notes.
This
Like,
is
we know
why
what
I
to do.
always show up and wing it, because I can talk about something.
Yeah.
Fred, how many weeks do you have left with us before you go on your sabbatical?
I'm done. This is it.
Is this the last
2.
one?
No.
No.
I was like, wait a second.
2 more. I have 2 more before I go
more.
on my sabbatical. I'll be back in 2027.
That's also a lie.
2027.
Fred is tending to his new child.
I will be.
Hopefully.
Yeah. Oh, and my friends did say they would come on and talk cruising with us.
Hey,
So
there
did,
we go.
Yeah, so did Sam. I just told her I'd get her a date, so we'll figure it out later.
That.
Yeah.
Now you just need to fill like 50 other weeks.
One more. No. I know where you are. I will find you.
Not if I don't come out of my house, I'll lock all the doors.
Rachel will let me in.
Yeah, probably.
Your
All
girls
right.
will let me in.
They will. All right, fun times. Thanks for joining us. Join us next week as we talk ride or skip. Overrated, underrated, whatever we're going to call it, rides. That should be an interesting one. So definitely tune in next week as we dive into that. Friendly reminder to check out our Patreon. Do we have a
Yes.
link, or is it just like...
I think it's just Patreon. It's just Patreon, duh.
Well,
I don't know. We'll post it again, probably.
Yeah, we'll post again. Head over. You can subscribe to our Patreon for free. Get updates through there. But we would absolutely love it if you would subscribe and give us your $5 a month.
Yes.
It's only $5 a month. It's not a lot of money. And if you need $5 to give me $5, I'll give you $5.
It is patreon.com/going beyond.
Patreon.com ////
It's one of them. It's
//
probably a
going beyond the
Try them
castle.
both. Try
Yes,
them both.
Try them both.
Yeah.
See what happens. Definitely go over and check that out. We would love it if you would support us that way. As always, we appreciate everybody that hops on every week and supports us by hanging out with us in the comments, talking about Disney with us. I say it every week, but it truly is a blessing to be able to get to do what we do. And so we're super thankful that you guys are going along this journey with us. As always, if you're looking for more information about Going Beyond the Castle, you can go over to our website, www.goingbeyondthecastle.com. There you can find all the information about us. You can find all of our episodes. You can now find merch, which we strongly recommend you check out. And you can reach out to us to request a trip quote we talked about earlier. We also have a Beacons channel, which is where all of our social media stuff is at, beacons.ai/going beyond the castle. And then, of course, if you want to reach out to us directly, you can send us an email, info@goingbeyondthecastle.com. All right, fun times. Any last words of wisdom before I hang up and go to bed?
The travel draft was rigged.
Facts. What was that? Deflate gate? We're gonna have to come up with something for the travel draft.
Yeah, I'll have something by mid-morning.
There we go. All right, Lori, podcast princess.
I'm good.
Nope, you're good.
I'm number
All right,
one.
Well,
She's choosing to stay silent.
I think
I didn't. I'll tell you, I did
think-
not deserve to win Universal. I didn't because I missed.
if you
Great,
had,
but everything else was good. If I would have
that
had
is the
Toothless, it would have been
one- yes.
amazing.
yeah, you failed.
I
You had one
failed.
job.
Y'all don't know. Like, I really was like sick. I was like, it
As you
bothered
should
me
be.
for days
You should have.
because I could
It
not
should have.
believe that was like the one. That was like the best experience other than riding Hiccup swing gliders. That was like the best experience. Like, how did I not remember it?
You were too distracted by figuring out how to do a draft.
Probably.
This is true.
If we would have thought we had character meet and greets as one of the originals, maybe I would have thought about it as I was preparing. But
That's what
On
we
the
should
fly,
also do. We should have
a
somebody. But it can't be one of us.
Yeah.
But we should have somebody that's going to be like, all right, surprise draft round, this. And then we have to pick it on the spot. Like,
I like
and
it.
it's
we
speed
can have
round.
somebody come in and host it. Yeah.
Yeah. It's going to be speed round. Like, you get 15 seconds. Like, go.
Okay. Let me just ask this. So when they have in the draft, because like, what if we competed with other podcasts? Or is that too, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
We can pull that off. I feel like you have somebody in mind.
well, I mean, I have a couple of them, but I'm just wondering, like, I don't know enough about drafts to know if that would be, like, I don't know when y'all go to y'all fantasy football leagues, like how many, isn't it a lot of people that's actually,
It depends.
We'll talk about it.
oh, we
Yeah.
can have them do it, we do it, have people vote, and then pick which ones are the best. We'll see. We'll maybe drag some other people into it. And make
We
it
have
bigger.
a whole year to figure it out.
Be all right.
Unless we do
All
like
right.
basketball or something.
Oh. All right. Thanks
I
for
don't know about
joining us.
that. I'm kidding.
We will talk to you guys next week. Have a great week. Keep going beyond the castle. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Thanks so much for hanging out with us today on Going Beyond the Castle. We hope you had as much fun listening as we did sharing. To stay up to date on all things Going Beyond the Castle, head over to our website, goingbeyondthecastle.com. There you'll find more info about your hosts, both audio and video versions of our episodes, our weekly blog, and even some fan-favorite merchandise. Want to follow along on social media? The easiest way to connect with us is through our Beacons channel, beacons.ai/going beyond the castle. You'll find links to all our social platforms, travel updates, and giveaways in one place. And hey, if you're dreaming about your next big adventure, whether it's Disney, Universal, a cruise, or a tropical escape, we'd love to help make it happen. Our travel planning services are completely free when you book through us. Until next time, keep dreaming big, keep exploring, and as always, go beyond the castle.